Okay, I'm continuing on this. Run into a little problem. I got this all dried up and ready to go. What I need to do, use these arms right here. This is for a different size dish here. That's for an 8-footer. This is for a 10 right here. So yeah, the 8-footer ones won't work. So this is what I need right here. This is actually what goes with this here. So problem is I'm trying to get this off. This is all built in together. Right there you can see it's all built in together. And there's no way to get a wrench in there. It's all rusted and rounded off, and same here. I can't get nothing. I can't even get nothing in here. It's just rounded, so there's no way to get in there. So I figure what I'm gonna do. This stuff is very brittle. It's like a frying pan. You take a hammer like this and hit the frying pan right in the center. It'll just bust it wide open. This stuff's the same way. It's kind of brittle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can just break this off, so I can get in there and hit it real hard. Probably do it off camera. Hit it real hard, and if I can break this off, that way I can get a wrench in there and get this off, or just take a sawzall in there and cut it off. That's about the only way to get it off. This don't work, then I can just take the sawzall, cut it here, and just kind of just hit it. But I think I can just hit it with this hammer. Actually, it's not. I'm gonna see how it's breaking right there, but it's gonna take more. So what I'm gonna probably just get a sawzall and cut this off here. Then I can break this off, and I can get in there and get these off here, and use these arms to go on this dish, and I can go ahead and put this scaler on there. Then I can go ahead and put me another L&B on there. But like I say, this is just a temporary fix till I get me an L&BF. But this will work temporarily. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. Actually, this is working pretty good. See, I'm just taking the claw of this and just kind of hitting it and all the way around it, and like that right there. And I can get in there to the boat and cut it off with the sawzall. I'm just gonna go all the way around and break it loose, and I can go ahead and get it off. I can get to it and cut it off. Okay, I pretty well got that cut off, so now I can get in there. I can even get a sawzall in there, see if I can get a wrench in there and cut it off. More than likely, I'll just put a sawzall in there and cut it off. Then I can just pull this off here. Then I can use these arms on this dish and go ahead and put this scaler ring on there. I think I can do it. I'll just go ahead and I'll have to do all this off camera. So I think I can go ahead and do this. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm taking my sawzall. I do it off camera. I done try it. I can't get it off this way. It just keeps slipping. So I'm gonna stick this behind this. Go very careful, kind of angle it, cut into there. That way I don't cut it, really mess this up, because I'm gonna reuse this. And I'm gonna put this on that there too, and I'm gonna modify it. So that's all only way to get it off there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Well, I got it off, but when they made these things, I tell you one thing, they were never made to be serviced. Seem like, just usually gonna have to take them apart the best way you can. And I'm gonna try to patch all this back up and reuse it once I get it back on the other L&B. Well, I got it apart, but yeah, the feed horns had it. Probably would work. No, it ain't gonna work. That's impossible. This is good. I can take this off. This still works. But other than that, all this piece here is just trash. And I got these off now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my other feed. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my ring there. And then I'm gonna put it on the dish and put my feed on there, and I'm gonna see if I can find me a signal. All right, that's it for now. Well, I done run into another problem. I figured I'd do all this on the ground, and I can line them up and screw them up, but here's the problem. I put the L&B and slide it in there. My set screw is under here, so this ain't gonna work. I was trying to do all that, having to avoid to get up there on the dish, having to do it up there. I do it on the ground, but I can't do it. If I put this on there, I'm gonna have to do it up there on the ground, up there on the dish, because I can't get to my set screw. So, oh well, I'm just gonna have to take it all apart, and I'm just gonna put this on there and set it up there, and I'm gonna go with it like that. And I'll come to some other idea later on. I might just make me some kind of thing, or I might, if I got time, I might just put this back on there later once it's up there. But I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this off. It's too much. It's more trouble than it's worth. I'm gonna go ahead and just Put this up and this up on the dish and go ahead and put my L&B on there and be done with it. Okay, I'm back on this. Yep. Got this up. Now one thing when you do it, the easiest way to do this, put a ladder here, especially if you're doing it by yourself. What I'll do, I take everything up the back ladder, hang it over, put me a bolt in the top there, get this line, just get it where it's in there and make sure I turn it up like it is. You see right there where it's turned up. And tighten that down, don't tighten it all the way. Come down, do the same thing here, here, and here. Don't dog it down all the way. And go back up there, and what you want to do, in order this to be lined up perfectly, you want to turn that thing up like that and make sure it's lined straight right down the line of that thing. Same over here. I got to adjust this one here. On this one here, let's see. See that and there's kind of angle. I got to adjust that and make that straight. Make sure it's straight. Same way, pointing out straight that way. I got to adjust that one straight that way. Kind of tighten them all down tight once you do that. I got that one already done up there. Then I do that one there, that one, tighten them all tight, make sure they're straight. And up here, you want to pull that all the way out that way, here, all the way down, tighten them down tight, and everything should be lined up just perfect. So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'm gonna see if I can put me an L&B on there and adjust my azimuth, turn that thing back that way, turn it back that way, kind of like get it turned back that way. Just that, stick my L&B on there, see if I can get me a signal. Okay, continuing on this. All tightened up. Good to go. Actually, the reason I had to change all this out and redo my scalar ring here, I drilled me a new hole in there, you know. The reason I had to change this mess out, because this used to be an EchoStar dish before it became dish. This is an EchoStar dish. Actually it's a UMS dish, but it's an EchoStar equipment on here. And they used one of them old cheap feed assemblies where all this was all put together. You couldn't take it apart, so I had to change it all out. Now, actually, this is going to perform a lot better than what it was when it was originally installed, because they did a lot of what they call cutting corners. They left half the hardwall off, and I noticed when I took that L&B apart, they only had 2 bolts on it, and I looked at it, and water seeped into the thing, and it works, but it doesn't work that great because the water seeped up in it. And they just threw things together, and back in the day, all they cared about was money. And this will actually outperform what was originally there. Once I get it all snug, it's all good to go now. I'm ready to put my L&B on there and then see if I can find me a signal. Right now, go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get my azimuth right. I can do this by heart. Just turn this here. There we are, right due north and south. And if this is set right, I might get a signal right there where it sits. So I'm gonna go get me a box and hook it up and see if I can find me a signal. Put me an L&B on there. See what I can get. Another thing, found me one of these. So I'm gonna find my signal first, and I'm gonna pop this on there. And once I get my thing lined up, get me a signal, I'm gonna paint this up and kind of clean it up a little bit and stick that cap on there. Make it look good. That there's been modified about 100 times. You can see all that tape around it. But it works. Keep the bees out of it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get on this.